in closing, I know this can all seem a bit overwhelming, but there's a couple things you can do to make it not so overwhelming, especially if this is your first Bible study. The first thing is don't put everything off until the last minute. It can really seem like a lot of work if you're doing it the night before your group. Try to do a little bit every day. The study's designed for you to spend about 45 minutes to an hour, 5 days a week. And if you do it that way, it's a little bit easier to manage than it is to do it all the night before. But if you don't get some of it done, if you miss a day, if you miss a little bit of a certain lesson because you just didn't understand it, come to the study anyway. Your leader will be able to help you make sense of the things you didn't understand and even talk through the parts that maybe you didn't get to. So still come even if you didn't quite get it all done. That brings me to another thing. If you do get confused about something or you don't understand, go ahead and jot down a question and bring it with you to your group. Maybe your leader won't know the exact answer, but you could work on finding it together. One of the best things about the group discussion is that you'll be able to discuss what you've learned with other believers, and it encourages your faith, encourages their faith, and it helps everyone all together to be able to grow in their knowledge of Christ and in their relationship with Christ. So bring all of your hard work and all of your questions to the study time. Now, the discussion time is once a week and you meet for 2 hours. The first hour will actually be discussion where you talk about what you've learned. Now, your leader will guide this whole discussion and you will never be put on the spot. It's a very comfortable place. You can come, and if you're not comfortable speaking, you can just listen. So for an hour, your leader will go through all the things that you've studied and you'll review and talk among yourselves about the things that you've learned. For the second hour, you'll watch a teaching video from Precept Ministries, and it will give you some additional information other than what you've already learned and talked about, usually tying everything together in a really good piece. We try to stay on time, start on time, and end on time, so you try to be on time too so that we won't have to wait on you. The really good thing about being in a Bible study like this is you grow as a body of believers, closer to the Lord and closer to each other. So I'm so excited that you have chosen to join us for this study, and I know you're going to love it.